What's going on, everyone? Talen here, and welcome to another Marvel Future Fight video. Alright, so in this video here, we're going to be taking Valkyrie in against Knull. She's another character that I've been wanting to try out for a while now with a CTP of Rage, and we do still have the discount going on right now for unequipping CTPs and Ovilus. It is the last day, at least at the time of me recording this, so you're probably going to see this video, a few days after the unequip has gone by, or maybe even a few more after that, because I have a few other videos lined up. But anyway, the point is, I've been wanting to try Valkyrie with the CTP of Rage because she seems like she could be a real powerhouse and not just a support unit, because even though, as of right now, I just have a CTP of Insight on her, she can still do very well in World Boss Ultimate, but that's probably just because of her all defense down. If we look here, it has minus 70%, so if you give her a debuff lead, that's, what is that, 91%, 97%, or whatever it is. It's in the 90s for the all defense down, and that makes a huge difference. So even with this CTP of Insight, she's actually able to do pretty high stages of Proxima for me. So I wanted to see what she could do with a CTP of Rage. And no, I'm not taking her against Proxima in this video here, but I wanted to see how well she would do against Knull. She doesn't do very well right now against Knull with the CTP of Insight on, but that's mainly because her all defense down does not apply to Knull. So I want to see what you can do with the CTP of Rage. So let's go over here. We got our 50%, so we're going to unequip this because I don't really want to lose that CTP of Insight. I do have two others, but that's just because I haven't found anyone I want to put those on, because I could put those on my regular tier 2 support characters, but I kind of want to use them on characters that I can use in World Boss Legend, but I don't really have any other tier 3s or Awakening characters that I want to put these on, because usually I will have someone else in the team, so I'm not sure who to give this to. I was kind of toying around with the idea of giving one to Wolverine, so I could just kind of throw him in as a support character at the C2 Insight when I've already used up Valkyrie and Mystique as my other two supports for somebody else. But I'm not sure yet. I'll have to think about that a little longer, but here we go. We have our CTP of Rage here. I did take this off of Storm. I said I was going to take it off of Storm, which nothing against Storm. She has really cool animations. Her damage was actually really good with the CTP of Rage. I just don't like her movement speed. It's too slow for me. She gets guard broken way too often, so it's just not as fun to play her, just because I'm always getting guard broken and I just feel very sluggish using her. But, beautiful skill animation, so I wish she was a little bit quicker and maybe didn't get guard broken as much, and then I probably would have kept this on her if I'm being honest. But yeah, let's go ahead and equip this onto Valkyrie here. And now let's hop over to Knull. Oh, actually, no, I need to show you her stats. I did apply some Urus here in anticipation for the CTP of Rage, so we have some crit rate and dodge Urus on there to hopefully have her, at cap here. So 75%, so we're capped out on crit rate and dodge. Our crit damage is a little low, so I could bump that up and probably see a pretty good return, because crit damage does seem to help out quite a bit, like even in small amounts, like even like 10 to 15%, you might see a like 20-second difference in your clear time, which is kind of crazy, because I noticed that on like two other characters that I was trying against Knull, where I just couldn't clear it, and then I gave them some crit damage and all of a sudden they were able to clear it. I was like, that's interesting. But anyway, enough about that. Here's her stats. For her skills, we have everything leveled up except for the first skill. For Isolate set, we have Power of Angry Hulk at stage 6. Her uniform, I haven't leveled up at all because I just don't have any of her bios, because I don't have any uniform tickets, and I don't have a bio sub right now to get bios for her. So maybe in the future we'll get her uniform up a little bit, but again, right now I'm mainly just using her for support, but I think she can be a lot more than that. So now let's move on to our fight against Knull. Alright, so here we are over at Knull for stage 2, just because stage 2 doesn't have any blade twisters, so I find that to be the easiest one to do. We are doing a full team here. I did try her without having Mystique in there. I just put in like Wolverine, just a random character, just to see what she could do, and she did not have enough damage to actually clear Knull. So now I'm going to throw in Mystique and see if that'll give her the extra damage that she needs, which is a little disappointing. I was hoping she'd be able to do this without having an additional support, so she's basically going like full on support here. She's got her own support. She's got Elsa's lead. Elsa also has a CTP of Insight, and then we have this Mystique there for her tier 2 passive. So this is kind of overkill. You're going to be using all of your support characters here just to get one clear with Valkyrie. which again, she was doing good damage without Mystique. She was doing good damage. It was just not enough to actually clear Knull. We were just basically getting to the point where Thor was going to slam his hammer, and then we ran out of time. So we needed to do like 7 bars more damage, basically. And also, one thing that really was hurting our time is, as you can probably see here, she just gets stunned so much because we were doing all the damage with the 4th skill, and the 4th skill is not an iframe. And Knull's attacks, it doesn't matter if you have damage immunity up, as you can see right there, it still stuns you, even through damage immunity. So that's one thing that's actually playing to her disadvantage here against Knull, is the fact that that's not an iframe and it only gives her damage immunity. Which again, damage immunity is nice, it's really helping with her survivability, it's just not helping with this crowd control that's going on here. So maybe I need to do like a debuff lead or something like that. Not really sure, but either way, the stuns are really killing the time. And they're actually very annoying, because look how often this thing comes out and just stuns you. I think the other fight that I did with Wolverine as the support instead of Mystique there, I was stunned, like for this first part here to get him off of the throne, I was stunned for half of the time. Like literally half of the time was spent being stunned. So that reduces her damage basically by half. So she'd probably easily be able to clear Knull if she didn't get stunned so much here in this first phase. Look, even that blast right there. Whoops, I didn't need to use my awakening skill. Why did I do that? Was not paying attention. Alright, so we did get him up in basically 3 minutes there. A little bit short, but we'll see what happens. Let's try to get a buff going on here. Wait for him to land. What? I canceled my 4th skill? I didn't even use the 4th skill. Come on, get out of here. That. Let's go here, go here. Uh-oh, he's doing the thing. He's doing the thing. Run away. Alright, let's go. Whoa, let's go grab some healing. Nope, can't grab the healing gloves. Fantastic. Alright, let's go into the awakening skill. How about that? A little bit of protection there. Alright, get some damage. Yeah, good job. You just pushed me through all the healing globs. Playing right into my plan here. Alright, where is he? Oh, he jumped in the air. Fantastic. Oh no, we're gonna get stunned again. Oh, we dodged it. Oh no, we didn't. I thought we dodged it for a second there. Alright, so just a little more damage. Come on. Oh, you get stunned, of course. Wow. These stuns are very annoying. Like I said, that's one of the things I didn't like about playing with Storm, is just getting stunned all the time. And I think the issue with that is just having your DPS skill not have an iframe against Knull. Like Knull in particular here. Only because he can get through the damage immunity and still stun you. So that's what's really hurting her. Alright. Ooh, but as you can see, the damage is really nice. She does get invincibility though from these awakening skills, so that does help with some of these stun issues, but not enough because you're only using that awakening skill every 30 seconds. Look at it, he's targeting the Pegasus. That's really nice. Ah, no, the other's targeting me. Yeah, I really like that those actually target the Pegasus. Alright, let's get this going. Alright, awakening, or rage, I need you to proc. Really? Okay, we need to switch here. I don't know how he stunned me there, or guard broke me, or whatever he did. Because we should have had him switch to the dragon phase. We got very unlucky right there. I don't know what happened with that. Can you use the skill? Thank you. Holy cow. I was spamming the 2nd skill and she just refused to use it. He wasn't in his iframe yet, so yeah, this is about the same as when I didn't have Mystique in the team. What the heck is going on here? Why is we got stunned even more this run than we did with the other run? That's pretty crazy. Let's get some damage going here. Oh, we're not going to make it there in time. No, I mean, we basically got the 7 bars again. Alright, well, anyway, I just wanted to test out Valkyrie there against Knull with the CTP of Rage. She didn't do nearly as good as I thought she was going to do, so maybe she relies more on that all defense down than I thought she was going to rely on it. I'm pretty sure she's going to be a really good option in just regular World Boss Ultimate where the all defense down does apply, but against Knull here, I'm not as impressed as I thought I was going to be. She has some good burst damage, and maybe, I guess, if I wasn't getting stunned so much, she'd be able to do this, but just playing her right now, I just get I don't know, it's just feels like it's a little too, like you're just a little too hindered by the crowd control, so that's just making it not as pleasant or as enjoyable to play Valkyrie as I thought it was going to, because her damage looked good, her skills are really cool, but just that one lack of iframe on the damage skill, like the skill that you want to have all of your damage on, is just really killing her against Knull here. If I could leave the CTP of Rage on, I'd be curious to try her against Mephisto. I haven't even fought Mephisto once yet, so I don't know if Mephisto guard breaks you less or stuns you less, but I am going to be switching her back over to the CTP of Insight. This is just a quick test because I just wanted to see what she could do with Rage, so it's more for my curiosity here to see what she could do, and I'm a little disappointed. Like I said, I saw really good burst damage, but against Knull in particular, she doesn't seem like a good actual option as your main DPS. For World Boss Ultimate, yes, she's going to be very strong there as a standalone character, not just a support. And probably in any other game mode where you don't have to worry too much about getting guard broken this much, or I mean stunned this much, because you have damage immunity to rely on. So it's just getting stunned through that damage immunity. Because he's not guard breaking me, he's actually stunning me. So it's the crowd control aspect that's going on here. Knull is just too good at that apparently. So yeah, that's going to be it for this video here. Hopefully you still enjoyed. Let me know if you've tried Valkyrie against Knull, what your build was, if you had better success than me, if you used maybe a different skill rotation, even though I was just trying to basically get the buff from the 5th skill and then the accumulation from the 3rd skill, and try to combine my awakening skill with the 4th skill. Maybe I should just stay in the awakening skill, but the awakening skill does have the invincibility, so that will solve the stun issue, because usually he doesn't stun you when I have invincibility up. It's only when you just have damage immunity. So yeah, a few things there, but anyway, now I'm just kind of rambling here. So hopefully you enjoyed, and of course I will catch you in the next one.